Right, old Duffer here. I'm not vlogging anything. I'm not doing any software reviews, hardware reviews, ear training, circle of fifths, nothing like that. I'm just playing around in my studio. Brave enough or stupid enough to stream what I'm doing live. I'm just going to sign in up here to chat, in case anyone wants to chat. Let me just do that. Hope everyone has had a good Christmas. I'm an atheist, so I don't really subscribe to it much. I just have to go along with it for the sake of everybody else, really. So there we go. Tonight I'm wearing my my Grinch jumper. Get in there, Grinch. Yeah. I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming. Top and bottom of how I feel about Christmas. Tonight's weapon of choice is this Godin Xtsa, which I purchased about 5 years ago. No freebies on this channel. Towards the end of what I'm doing tonight, you will see this thing appear, which is where the mix down is. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn this microphone off, more remember, and press record and see what happens. Hopefully the space is still in tune from yesterday. So let's have a look. Right, let's go on to that one and press record. See what happens. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what they're saying it. Keep it kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm forgetting how the tune goes already, so completely another cock up there. Oh well, whatever. Amateur. I never said I was professional, did I? Not the best bass line in the world. Highly unimaginative, but it is what it is, isn't it? So there we go. Right, so hope everybody had a nice Christmas, got everything they wished for, all that. My stepson's just left. This time he turned up sober for a change. Unbelievable. I'll try not to swear tonight because there might be families watching, so there we go. Right, second guitar part. So change amp. And we'll just do something similar to what I've done on the bass line just to reinforce it. Turn all the delays and everything off. Mr. Tiny YouTube, Mr. Tiny Little YouTube, Merry Christmas, sir, and to you, sir, as well. Hope you've had a good one. So there we go. Right, let's see if I can get a second guitar part on here and. Right, I'll just stop that because I forgot completely what I was playing, and I seem to have lost a little bit of level for some reason as I wriggle around these cables. Right. not working for some reason. Right, my howls of derision not working. Let's have some howls of derision that way. Howl, howls, I can do better than that. Oh dear me. Oh. Never mind. Right. So, 2 guitar parts. I'm never quite sure where I'm going with these things, as people who watch me regular will know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I've got a little bit of a spike gone on there. I don't know what's gone on there. So there we go. So my the guitar part's extremely simple. See, well, I can roll my R's. Roll your R's. Probably. So. Right, so I've already put a cut on my bass at 42, so the kick drum should be the lowest bit. I'm going to introduce the sub filter on the Easy Drummer, and it makes it going from. Let's put it into solo mode. That's the word I was looking for. Can't get my words out, and I haven't even had a drink yet. So there we go. Could be one of those nights, I think. So, got this. This is a free plugin I got ages ago. Where's he gone? Come back. From Brainworks, and it just adds a tiny bit of sub filter onto the drums, so it goes from sounding. Or to take it in and out, and you hear the difference. Provided you're listening on a decent system, that is. If you listen through a TV, you won't hear it, because TVs only go down to about 80 hertz, and this one's dropping it at about 33. I think it just adds a little bit more bottom end into the. Well, it does add more bottom end. I think it does. Definitely adds a bit more bottom end into the kick. Because I like the way I mix. I like the kick drum to be the lowest part. Unlike some of the modern metal-y stuff where it tends to be the bass in the bottom part, I like the kick drum to be the very bottom of the chain, as they say. The lowest frequency. So, hence why I've put a cut on the bass, 40-ish. So, there we go. Right, let's have a quick listen to what I've got, and I think I'll have a go at some keyboards. I'm starting to get my I've recently rebuilt my computer, completely rebuilt it, and my audio performance meter now sits statically like this. I'm on 256 on the buffer size, on a Focusrite Claret. Every time the computer does something in the background, I get these peaks. So I've been playing around with it, trying to stop these peaks from occurring. So normally it just sits there doing absolutely nothing, just ticking over, basically. So, yeah. Right, so I'm going to press play on that again and see what I've got, and see if I can think of some sort of keyboardy part to put on it for a bit of fun. People who've watched me regular know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some keyboard on it, and then I'm going to just noodle over the top. Do a live stream at the same time, so there's a lot of pedalling going on underneath. It's like a duck. I'm like a duck. What appears to be going on at the top's a little bit more than is going on at the bottom. So get these random peaks when it does nothing. So it can't be doing my head in, but it's not peaking so much, it's spiking the overload anymore, so I just have to learn to live with it, I suppose. So, wonders of Cubase for you. Apparently that's something to do with the way the ASIO talks to bits and pieces, the timing of it, and Steinberg are aware of it, and they're trying to do something to fix it, but it's been going on since Cubase 12 or so, 12 or 13, so Just learn to live with it. I find when I'm not streaming anything live, I don't get half these peaks. Hence why I've upgraded my PC to a super duper one with a latest AMD processor and DDR5 6,000 megahertz memory and all sorts in it, just to try and make it so I can stream in 4K, which I'm doing. So I'm pushing my computer quite hard, really. Should have bought a Mac, mate. It'd done it easier. I know I should have bought a Mac for what I've spent on rebuilding this PC. I could have bought a Mac. So you live and learn, and yeah, a fool and their money are easily parted, as they say. So oh well. Right, let's have a quick listen to that and see what's going on. Right, so I'll do straight away what I sort of mix as I go along. So I know I'm going to put a low cut on the guitars around about 90-ish, 90 to 100, and I'll do the same to that guitar. I'll put a low cut on there around about 90-ish. So I might redo the bass part in a minute, who knows. Right, let me just sort out the volume of that keyboard and take it out of the middle. I don't want it in the middle. We'll put it over there somewhere. Turn it down a bit, it's a bit too loud. It's too loud! Oi, yubbo, turn it down! Right, let's have a little go and see if I can't play keyboards. My keyboard skills are not very good. Multitasking is not man's best activity. No, it's not. Certainly not. It's that's woman's work, isn't it? Ooh, did I say that? Ooh. That's it, right. Hopefully my wife is not watching downstairs. No, my wife will be watching one of them murder, crime, mystery things on the Discovery Channel. So she's into watching things about how people have been murdered. I don't know, which is plotting something for me sometime in the future, and how she can get away with it to get up to my money. Or good luck with that one, love. I've spent most of it on my PC. So, right, yes, so everyone's had a good Christmas then, have they? I presume. I don't know where anybody is. Could be anywhere in the world, so everyone's there. I'm bored now. I've played all my games, I've opened all my presents, I'm going to go and watch YouTube. I'm like that. I just came up here and thought, right, Christmas is over now, so New Year's the next one, isn't it? So going to go and see the mother tomorrow at some point. Not that she'll remember who I am, hence why I do this stuff. Because if I live to be as old as my mother, she's 88, I shall... see who's talking to you again now. I keep forgetting to press the buttons on my stream deck. I live to be as old as my old man or my mother. My old man was 84 when he passed away. My mother's 88, so but she's batty. She's got dementia, unfortunately, poor old dear. And I go around there, and she doesn't know whether I'm my brother's me. Last time I went round there, my brother's name's Nigel. She goes, "Is Nigel still alive?" And, "Oh, somebody told me he was dead." And so, yeah, it's like that. It's kind of sad, really. So I'll go around and see the mother tomorrow, and she won't remember I've been. She'll think some of the strangers been around or whatever. So that's life. Yeah, but some people are not as lucky to live that long anyway. So anyway, enough talk about death. Yeah, right. Let's go back to that one there and see if I can play some keyboard over that. I'm not a very good keyboard player, so this might be well dodgy. So I started playing keyboard a few years ago now. I'm still not very good at it, but I found it's a great learning tool for how all your chords are constructed and stuff. When you see it all laid out in front of you, and you kind of like see like a C chord and an E minor chord. So basically, an E minor is the top half of a C7. C major 7. Who would have known, eh? Without you seeing it all laid out in black and white in front of you. I'm probably talking a load of rubbish here, and someone's going, "That's not a C7, mate, that's rah, 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 rah." Well, that's the way I interpret it anyway, so there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I did make my own coffee. We had our Christmas dinner, and then had some coffee after that, and then I thought I'll make another coffee before I go upstairs. So I do make coffees. The wife made the Christmas dinner, turkey and all that sort of stuff. So there we go. Right, let me try and play something over the top of this. I'll put it back on that one because you can see what's going on with the Cubase as well. So just got to decide what I'm going to play. So I've got my Cubase set up wrong. It should be set up for erase. Right, let's just do this down here. Replace. There we go. There we go. That should do. I don't do any quantizing. Don't do that. No quantizing. Pulse all the life. Holes of derision. No, they're not working. I can't get my owls of derision working tonight, so there we go. I do mock myself, so there we go. Right, let's put another. I'm getting a little bit of a spike on there. That's because I haven't got anything on the output bus there, so should just put a dynamic on it, which we use tonight. Let's put a Puig child on it, shall we? Turn down a fraction. Right, okay, so got that. Let's do another MIDI track for the fun of it. I'll need something a bit oddball for that middle 8 section towards the end. So, where's my drum machine? I can't remember where that comes. That is, that comes, let's go and look where it is. The bridge comes at bar 75, so bar 75. So I'll just go slightly before that, and I'll just find something odd just to make that huge. That's, I want to do some strange stuff in there. It's Phrygian mode. It's got to be over that bit. What we're doing? So I do worry about myself because I can't remember what I'm doing half the time. Whether I'm losing my mind already. What's Skylab do? Apart from fall out the sky. I don't know. Let's just try any random thing. Just floppy cello. What the hell does that do? That's chamber strings. I didn't want chamber strings. The wrong one. I went Skylab. Skylab. Come back. Where you gone? Skylab. There you go. So much. Eerie tension. Let's try that. Don't know what it's going to sound like. Probably totally unsuitable, but there we go. Oh dear. Right. I was going to say, I must get myself a longer keyboard. I keep turning the microphone off and not turning it back on. That is totally unsuitable. The sort of thing you have in a video game. Right, get rid of that then. Let's try that one. I don't know. Anything. Drown my waves. Right, let's have a R75 that comes in, doesn't it? So let's see if I can get that to work. Probably fuck this up. Oh, am I swearing? I shouldn't swear. Might be families watching. Sorry. I normally cuss and swear like a trooper because being just a mere engineer, not engineer as in sound engineering. I teach in a college and teach apprentices how to operate lathes and milling machines and how to use hacksaws and files and centre punches and taps and stuff without hurting themselves. So, having come from that background in industry, I can cuss and swear like a trooper, and I have to tame myself down sometimes. I know, being as it's Christmas, I will not go off on a rant about a certain demographic. Not tonight. Anyway. Well, I might, who knows. I've just took it back to the beginning. I need to be bar 75 minutes. I'm only going to use this on that middle bit. So go from there, just to give myself a chance to get my hands on the key. hopefully that worked. Just solo that, see what it sounds like. Sounds horrible. Sounds horrible. Horrible. That one in it, round my waves. Just turn it up a bit. And put it over there. It sounds like something to be in a video game, so. Alright, let's go from there. See what it sounds like again. That does not work at all. Sorry. That does not work at all. Right, let's try another one. Studio strings. What's trium? I think trium's a bass thing, isn't it? Let's try that one. Change it to that. Wakey wakey! Dirty Gaga. I bet she is and all. We'll fly one in a minute. It's all a little bit too outrageous. What's this night mission? No. Profit at sea. Right, I think, how long have we at this? 46 minutes. 46 minutes. I think it's time for some noodling. So, time for some noodling. This is the whole reason I do these rings in the first place, to noodle over the top. So, I'm going to be noodling. Noodle, noodle. I need to add another. Track. Truck. What? GTR 3. And we'll have 2. We'll have 2. And where have they gone? Where have they gone? What guitar 3? That wants to go. I do like this new bit feature Cubase where you can reorder things. Blue and blue, and I'm going to add a couple of DI guitars as well. Oh, screwed them on that one. Add a couple of DI guitars. We'll add it from here this time. And from SPDIF. And these are going to be DI GTR 3 and 4. So they're going to go there. And they're going to come back to here, so I know where they are. Try and keep everything in some sort of logical order. I think that's that one. That's the colour of that one, and look at the next colour along for that one. There we go. I can do them inputs off. Don't need them. There we go. It's been tidy up. Right, I think I will do a take of something similar to that. So a quick swig of coffee first, and which I nearly knocked over. So that's basically what I do, so just to make little backing tracks myself, and then a self-indulgent twaddle over the top. So before I go too far, I'm just going to put a cut on this guitar, because I know I'm going to do it in the mix anyway, and turn it up a tiny little bit. And we'll see if that works. I left the microphone wide open during that, and I didn't like that take anyway, so I got lost halfway through it, which you could probably tell I got lost. So take 3, hey? This time I'll get the turn the microphone off. Nah, that'll do. Back it. That'll do. It's getting warm up here as well. So, my computer's the central heating's come on, and my computer's spitting out heat like there's no tomorrow. So there we go. So it is what it is. It's just it's a little bit of fun in it. So there we go. Right, nice Godin. Yes, I bought this one. Bloody hell, 5-6 years ago, something like that, at least. I bought it for mainly because I wanted to play around with a guitar synth, and it's got MIDI out on it. So, that special Roland connector out on it for the guitar synth. And it's also got piezo and does acoustic simulation, all sorts. Yeah, it's a nice guitar. I'm well pleased with it. It's the most expensive guitar in my armoury. I paid a silly amount of money for it, really, for what it is. So, what I like about it is all my guitars are Strat scale length. Well, majority of them, apart from that Harley Benton CST24 I play occasionally. What do you want, little man? My little dog's up here with me. Do you want to go outside, do you? Look out and see mummy. Go then. Go then. Go then. There you go. Yeah, so everything I've got some Strat scale links. I've played Strats all my ever since I picked up a guitar with Strat scale lengths. So I just can't get on with Les Paul scale lengths. I'm not that I'm a huge bloke or anything with massive hands. I just can't get on with Les Pauls. I've tried one. I did have a what is it, Epiphone Les Paul custom in white, which I had for about 6 months. I just could not get on with it, so I just stick with Strat scale length on the majority of things, and occasionally when I do play something different, it forces me to play different, obviously. But Harley Benton one I've got. I mean, people laugh at Harley Benton. I reckon it's a great value for money. It's superb. So old CST24 occasionally play, and the other one I've got the got my Ibanez RG450, which I've had for, well, there's a story to that one, which I've told before. I bought it in the 80s and then sold it. And it sold to a mate of mine who gave it to his son, and his son started having guitar lessons, and for some reason he wanted to do drop D tuning on it and stuff. And whoever his guitar teacher was obviously didn't know anything about floating bridges and stuff, how hard they are to set up, so he took half the guitar apart for some reason. So it came back to me in a bit of a state to put it back together, and I haven't even stuck a new set of strings on it yet. I just play that occasionally, so nice guitar. And other ones I've played on my live things occasionally, so there we go. Yeah, that's right. Got pizza under the bridge, pizza saddles, and I think it uses the same thing. I think they're RMC or something like that. Godin's Canadian. Yes, they are Canadian. Canadian and assembled in the USA, or American parts assembled in Canada, something like that. Yeah, lovely guitar. You got Ibanez Artcore, but they were awesome too. Well, yeah, Ibanez. I mean, when I first started playing, I had I couldn't afford a real Strat, a real USA made one. So the nearest thing I could get, which was extremely good, was a Tokai Japanese made Strat, and it was absolutely incredible. I played that for a few years, and when I was in engineering, I caught dermatitis in my fingers, and I couldn't play for 2 years, and I thought I was never going to play again, to be honest. So I sold everything, and then it all slowly cleared up and stuff, so I started playing again, and that was when I was in my early 20s, something like that, playing about 5 years or so, and just randomly, just almost ends of my fingers split open. Not a nice time. It was so painful. I had to I couldn't even do the flies up on my jeans. That's how painful the ends of my fingers were. And they were absolutely red raw. My sister was really worried about me, thought I'd really got cancer of the hands or something, cancer of the fingers or something. So, but, yeah, it's gradually sorted itself out over a period of time, so I'm now perfect again. So, yeah, right. I'm going to do a little mix down of this and go from there. Yes, do you have a nice Christmas, some guy, then? I haven't seen you on the chat for a while, so everybody else has disappeared. I presume it's just some guy left. So, I just roll myself a cigarette. I'm expecting a friend around soon, so I'm a little bit early tonight, so I've got the old, you've seen the Crimbo jumper, the Grinch jumper. Well, sweatshirt, and sweatshirt is the operative word at the moment. So, new PC's kicking out a load of heat. It's one of these bloody water cooled things, and 850 watt power supply and stuff in it, so it's a bit of heat coming out. I think it's definitely noticeable when I walk into the room how warm it is in here. So I think I'm going to end up turning the radiator off, because it's getting a little bit warm up here, or at least turn the thermostat down on the radiator. So this is only a little tiny room anyway. It's only what is it, 2.7 meters by 3.5 or something, whatever that is in English money. I know that because I redid all the front end of the studio here, and I've put a worktop right across the whole width of it, with my computer on one end of it, speakers sat on it, and all sorts, to try and gain a little tiny fraction of space. There we go. Right, I'm going to have a little quick listen to that and see if it's worth pursuing. Actually, I was going to do a harmony guitar, weren't I? To the main little do 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 do. Shall or shan't I? Shall. Or shall, just for the fun of it. I did, this one's going to call Wet Guitar 4. I need to rename that one. Wet Guitar 4. Wet Guitar 4. Let's rename that. And, DI Guitar 4. Let's record that. Let's do that. And then I'll pan this one slightly over there. Change it to mono. Change that to mono. That's a mono track then, and I'll just see if I can work out what the harmony is to that. Depends whether I want it to be major or minor, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. Right. No, I'm just the same. Ruled out Mycobacterium leprae. I haven't a clue what that is. Haven't a clue. I just know it was when when I was working in engineering. It just started in one finger, and my finger felt a little bit itchy. Then it went across all my fingers. So yeah. It was something in the suds, I think. The soluble oil, we call it suds. So it was something in the soluble oil. Some bacteria in there, I'd imagine, because the engineering is not the cleanest of places to go to work. It's not like an office or an operating theatre or anything like that. It's filthy dirty. When I was in engineering, full time doing it as a job, I'd have a tetanus jab every 2 years, because you're forever slicing yourself and little nicks and cuts and stuff. You know, if I didn't cut myself once a week and have a little bit of claret showing, I wasn't at work. So there's everything sharp and burrs over it, and the swarf sharp. No matter how hard you try, you always turn around a bit quick one day and catch yourself on the end of a drill or milling cutter or whatever. So take a job off and a bit sharper than you're expected. So little micro cuts. Half the time you didn't even notice you got them. Once you start eating fish and chips or something, and all of a sudden you get the vinegar in your cuts and go, slice. I can feel it stinging. so I regularly had the old tetanus. I used to go to the doctors once every 2 years and have a tetanus top up. The last thing I wanted to catch was lockjaw or something. So no, I don't know what it was. So yeah, leprosy. Yeah, leprosy. Solid below some friction curve in petroleum drill strings. Oh right, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, oil rig type stuff then, was it? Bar sol. Yeah, we used to use some stuff called mnemonic oil. Mnemonic oil. Mnemonic steels are very, very low creep stainless steels. They use it in aerospace and the nuclear industry and stuff. So it doesn't expand when it gets really hot, and did a lot of special bolts and fastenings out of that and stuff. So I've got a feeling it was something in there upset me. Because I've worked with suds since, and it's never ever bothered me. So I think it was something in the mnemonic oil, special cutting oil used on the machines for it. So high pressure lubricant or whatever they call it. I don't know all the technical ins and outs of it. I just know it stunk and it was horrible. And got a feeling it was in that. So I think it's a long time ago now. I mean, I'm 61 now, and that was when I was 21, so 40 years ago. So a long time ago, and then I haven't had any problems since. Yeah. Right, let's have a go, see if we can do this harmony guitar part. And, right, so I found where the harmony guitar part is, so I'll just highlight them. Where are they? Where's the it's just had a what's that track called? I'm missing something. Is it a marker track? No, it is a marker track, isn't it? Marker track. There we go. So if I take that, where's it start? I'll just mark these out. So I ain't gonna keep having to play the old bloody thing. So where are we? I think that's it there, isn't it? Right, marker track, pencil tool. There, marker in there, and the next one's going to be up here somewhere, I thought. There. Ooh, wrong place, Control Z. There. There's one there, and where's the next one come? About around here somewhere, I thought. I've gone +6 on the what's it for some reason. That's why it went loud. Is that all? Right, I think that's all 3 of them. Right, I think that's it for the marker tracks. Let me just zoom out on that one. Wrong one. Zoom out on that one, I mean. Zoom out. Yeah, so it's forward. I don't need that one. That's the end of one. So I only do that 3 times then. Right. Decide now whether I'm going to make that major or minor. How many guitar parts? Right, sorry, I did that with the microphone wide open again. My pet thing is to leave the microphone wide open so it sounds shit at your end. Can't beat a bit of mic bleed, can you? Dead welded and Inkalloy. Oh yeah. Yeah, Inkalloy, that was some strange materials. think I've used that. They use that in some of the press tooling as well. Electron 5 and stuff like that. I worked as a die sinker at a forging place for about 18 months until I got bored with it. Well, the place is red hot actually. The guys are actually in the forging shop. They lasted about 5 years, and then you've had it. It's 45 degrees in there. You should see a amount of liquid, they were going through, all the electrolytes and everything, and they were just pissing sweat. They all had forearms the size of your thighs, and hanging onto these bloody great tongs and stuff. They're making drive shafts for lorries on one of the parts they were doing, and the other part was like brake discs and brake drums and stuff. The automotive industry, so you can imagine the size of the billets they were picking up with these tongs. Guys my size, they were just huge. We want to get the wrong side of them. Upper body strength's absolutely phenomenal. So the billets that go up the induction heater, uses electromagnetism to induction heat it and stuff. Starts off a billet stone cold at the bottom and comes out glowing close to white hot at the top. Pick it up with a pair of tongs, whack it into the pre-die, into the next die, the form die, and then into the one that takes the spree and the excess and stuff off it and punches holes in it and stuff. I wouldn't like to do that for a living, but this is going back in the 90s, and they were earning on piecework £1,000, £2,000 a week, which was a lot of money, considering I was at the time I was on about 200 quid a week in the tool room. So they were like 8-10 times more than we were on, but boy did them guys work hard. Jesus, I would not like to have done that job. 5 years of it and you paid your mortgage off. So all driving around in nice cars and everything, but what a horrible environment to work in. Jesus. So anyway, let me go back to this is nearly done. I'm going to do a quick mix down of this and call it done, because I feel the need for beer coming on. So what have I got on there? 3 childs on there, and on. Right, let's get the master bus sorted out, and I'll sort out the rest. So master bus, I do use my normal tricks. Well, they're not tricks, are they? Just things. A bit of tape. What should we use? Let's use Kramer tape tonight. So I've just taken the bottom end out of that harmony guitar because it doesn't need it, so I'll be quite brutal with it, I think. Just check this. That's stereo, so I'm gonna. I won't even do that. I'll just make it mono. Make that mono. Let's add a few more effects tracks, shall we, just for the fun of it. Add the effect track. What should we have? Well, I've got plates already. Let's have some. We'll go with Valhalla. Delay. Like that. So let's put Freak echo. Oh no, you don't spell echo like that. I don't care. Delay. We'll sync it to 8th dotted. I don't want that amount of feedback. A fairly substantial amount of low cut on it. 100% because that's going to be a send effect. Where's that gone? I want that over there. Put that there. Okay then. Oh, visibility. Where's it gone? Visibility. Zones. Where's that gone? Where is the effect? Plate. What on earth is that? Frequency echo. How come that not showing up in it? Oh, am I not seeing something here? Effect. Why is that not showing up? How bizarre. I just wanted to stick that over there. Oh, stick it on the end of the... Move. No, it doesn't want to move there. Where is it? I can't for the life of me see it. It's easy drummer. Bass. Oh, there it is. It's gone up there to there, so I'll stick that over there. Right. How bizarre. Why is that up in the bass? Right, and we'll add another effect track. What should we have? What's the other one? Supermassive. Super big. And that's 100% on the mix. Delay, feedback, I want the 2 feedback, turn the density up, depth, high, low cut, again, high cut, it's on a guitar, so I can't hear above 12k on a guitar anyway, so, and where's that one gone? Super big, right, super big, that's going over there, and we'll add another effect track. A reverb. Go for Steinberg this time. Reverb. 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 Can't see it for looking. There we are. Let's play with this new shimmer one. Shimmer. Let's find a preset. Guitar distant afterglow. There we go. That'll do. And we want the mix. Where's the mix controller? That's okay. And shimmer. Oh, I need to rename that. Shim. 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 And we'll send that out there so I know where it is. Right. That's set up. Anything else I want to do just for the fun of it? Yeah, let's do something dirty. Let's add a compressor and squash the shit out of the drum sound. What should we have? Let's have a tube compressor. Tube. Comp. Tube comp. Mix 100%. Auto release. Turn the attack time down a bit. Let's put a bit of character in it. Drive the shite out of it. And sort that out in a sec. Right, where's my drums? Let's go and send that to Easy Drummer to that for the fun of it. So we'll send that to... We'll send some to the plate. We'll send some to the tube and squash the crap out of it. What have I done? Right, I haven't moved that across yet, have I? There we are, that's why I couldn't see it. There we are. And tube comp, I'm going to take the front end off that because I don't want too much build up a bass. So the Abbey Road trick. That'll keep that, that'll do. So I'll just send the drums to that. So I'll quickly listen to that, what it's going to sound like. I can't hear Halligan. Right, I'm just going to take these echoes and make them slightly narrower because they're sitting on the sides too much. Narrow them down. Whether I'm doing the right thing or not, it's a mystery, but there are no rules in mixing, are there? So, that's my excuse anyway. I'll do the same with that one. Convert that to stereo combined and thin that one down a bit and all, so it's not sat on the side so much. R76, there we go. Right. I think that's going to be mixed down. Oh, industrial X-ray and ultrasound. Yeah, that's what they do on the welding and stuff, isn't it? And they do all the crack testing and everything. Yeah. Iridium 192 and X-ray tubes. Iridium, yeah. That they've found loads of. Where is they found loads of that? Australia, isn't it? Is it Australia? They found loads of iridium in the centre of it. That would be the next war zone, wouldn't it? Australia. All the rest of the world would be invading Australia for their mineral wealth. That's what all wars are about, at the end of the day, isn't it? It's these superpowers trying to steal other countries' wealth, mineral wealth and stuff. That's what Ukraine's all about, because Ukraine's full of mineral wealth. Afghanistan's full of mineral wealth. It's nothing to do with terrorism or anything like that. It's just it's the people in charge that they've already got more than enough money. I mean, if you're a billionaire, if you Google seconds, and what was it, Elon Musk is going to be the world's first trillionaire. If you Google seconds, I think a billion seconds is about, if I remember rightly, about 34 and a half years. A trillion seconds is 35,000 years. So, just numbers are just silly. Yeah, it's on Google somewhere. Seconds into time frame. What's a million seconds and a billion seconds and a trillion seconds, and it's like, whoa. Goes up exponentially. So, right, let me have a quick playback of this and see if it's worth continuing with. No, actually, I'm just going to go straight to the mix down. Call it done. I can feel the beer calling. Right, just make sure I've got enough length on this so the cymbals fade. There we go. Right. There we go. Right. I'm going to call that done, and go and drink some beer. Means it's Christmas. I was going to go to the motorcycle racing tomorrow at Mallory Park. That's motorcycles and cars. But I really need to go out and see my mother, so it's the plum pudding meeting, so there's cars are going to be racing and bikes, which is unusual for Mallory Park because it's normally one or the other. I'll take the old camera and take some pictures perhaps. We'll see what time I'll get up at. I might wake up tomorrow with one hell of a hangover and go, I ain't going nowhere. I'll go walk around my mother's. So mother lives about a mile away as the crow flies. Take the dog for a walk up to see my mother perhaps. Right, I'm going to call that done-ish. Can't think of anything else I want to do with this. I could fiddle around for hours, but it's a rough mix in it, so at the end of the day. Rough static mix of a tune. Right, let's go for that one there then. It's the mix down, sorry. Right, mix down of what I've done tonight for the TikTok generation who've got the lower attention span, can't watch anything for more than 5 minutes. This is what I'm playing around with tonight. It's a static mix, and it is what it is. I'll remember to turn the microphone off. I've just got to change the file name because I did a tune earlier on, which this one's based on actually. U. There we go. It's got a U after it. Well, that's the first time I've tried mixing stuff down while I'm streaming, so idea that might happen. Anyway, disaster! Disaster! The new computer won't compute. So let's just turn the let's just turn it up to there for safety then. Right. If it's still connected, yes, right. Sometimes when I change the the buffer size, it doesn't like it, and I have to reconnect all my bits and pieces. Right. There was something I was going to do. I'm just going to that lead guitar is just sort of not quite cutting through where I want it to. I don't want to go in and automate it, so I'm going to cheat and just do squasher. And there's one for a guitar somewhere I found the other night, sounding quite reasonable. I can't be bothered to power guitar, that'll do. All right. Right, let's have another go at the Xtsa then. Don't want that one there. Kaboom! Right, the Xtsa version 2, because it last time cocked up. Hopefully this time it's fine. See you on the other side. Well, it ended a bit abruptly. Now I think about it, I should have ended it on the do part, but it's an idea, just a rough idea. So that's all I ever do is rough ideas. So there we go. I want to see mine. Yeah, still re-recording your stems. Yeah, yeah, I do. I do a lot of re-recording. If you examine all my YouTube videos and put them back to back, I've played this tune about 3 times in various forms. So it is what it is, isn't it? Still ain't got it right. It's slowly developing, so it is what it is. I don't know what it sounds like your end or anything, because I'm just hearing it on my studio monitors, and I haven't re-EQ'd the room or anything. I've got the old Sonar Works things and the special mic and stuff, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. So at some point I've got to re-EQ the room, because it's changed a little bit since last time we did it. The configuration's changed. I did have these speakers on stands, and now they're on stands still, but they're on these ISO acoustics ones. Stood on this worktop thing I've got in here now. It's just a kitchen worktop I shoved in here across the front to get everything on, because everything was getting a little bit on the cramped side. So there we go. So anyway, sounds good. I jam with it. Excellent. Yeah, so I don't do anything complicated. It's just the sum of the parts, isn't it? So I don't do anything complicated at all. I'm not that good. So I see some of the guys on YouTube and I go, fuck, you know, I've been playing like 3 times longer than that, and I can't do that. So each to his own, I suppose. And I watched an interview with Dave Gilmore, and he was saying I've learned years ago that I couldn't play fast, so I'll just play what I play. So and then you know, I can't go at 200 miles an hour and do all that sweet picky stuff. I have a go at it, but I could sweet pick to my heart's content, but I can't seem to be able to put it into a solo for some reason. It's just not the way I'm wired. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll never make any money out of doing music. I just do it for the right reason, because I enjoy it. So anyway, it's gone 10 o'clock, so the sun is well over the yard arm, as I say. So I am going to go downstairs and drink some beer and see if it agrees with me tonight. Recently I've been having 1 pint and falling asleep for some reason. Getting old, can't take it anymore. Such is life. The joys of aging, eh? So I've been to the optician. I've got myself some new glasses as well, which I'm supposed to be wearing, but hello. So I can see most things. It's just my extreme long range is not as good as it should be. As people who watch my channel know, for a while I had my lenses replaced in my eyes. Ooh, must have been it wasn't last year, it was the year before, so nearly 2 years ago, because I had cataracts. And I went to the optician, and they says you've got a different prescription on both eyes, which I thought I had, because if I look at one, it's dead sharp, and the other one's slightly blurred. So and when I look up at the stars at night, when the sky is clear, they don't look like little pinpricks of light to me. They look, without my glasses, they look like minus signs. So you can imagine like 3 or 4 of them joined together. That's what they look like to me. So I haven't seen the sky with these new glasses yet, so I don't know if they've corrected my extreme long range vision for watching stars and stuff like that, but it seems to be better. So anyway, that's enough rabbiting for me. I am going to drink some beer. Right, thanks everybody for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. So I only have 90 9% of what I do is done live. There is a video on my main page of me testing out the new computer and trying to get it to all work properly and stuff. Which I was going through what I was fiddling with for the geeks amongst you. I'm not a computer geek, so a lot of what I'm doing is a load of rubbish. So. And it's probably something perfectly obvious running in the background that keeps causing the spikes, because, as I say, it just ticks over and started doing anything and just get these random spikes, and it's obviously something on the PC which is talking to something else and just spikes occasionally, so don't know what it is and to turn it off or anything, so until somebody knows better than me and go, oh, it's, you need to look in blah 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 .exe and turn it off, it's not needed, that's what's causing it, and it's something like that anyway. So yeah, played with a band that had a white noise mic for measuring rooms. Yeah, white noise. And there was a thing a few years ago, people were mixing into white noise, or was it pink noise? I can't remember, it's one or the other. I think it was white noise. You mix into white noise so you can just hear what you're doing, and then it's supposed to give you this perfect mix and stuff, but there's no such thing as a perfect mix, is there? I mean, as your ears change, like I keep saying on this channel, as I can't hear above 14k, so anything above that might as well not be there as far as I'm concerned. So that's why I use Gullfoss to try and tame the top frequencies for me, and that's a go-to on my stereo bus here. It's always part of it. Oh, I didn't put it on that time. He says that. Don't get out my arse again. So if it sounds like a good mix, it's probably because it is a good mix, then I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like. I'll play it on the TV later on and see what it sounds like, and I'll just be oh my lord, that's terrible. So I still haven't fixed the fuse in my BMW. It's blown a fuse for the USB socket, and the fuse socket is right up behind the glove box, and you've got to take half the car apart to get to it, and I just can't be bothered. So I can't test it in the car. That's the only time I really listen to music's in the car. I have Planet Rock on all the time. So it is what it is. Right. Thanks for watching all. So Discord, yeah, I must join that Cubase Discord. Have a look for that. I've got Discord somewhere. I'll have a look on that. And I've been on a lot of the things. I've been on Steinberg's site and taken their advice to optimise it and stuff, and done all the bits and pieces they say. But it's just a random spike that keeps coming up. It sits there quite happily, ticking over, and I just get this random peak that suddenly shoots up out of nowhere. And the usually go, no, just do it randomly, just totally random. Sat there doing nothing and just randomly get a spike. And of course, if I've got my buffer size too long, that's enough to give me an overload. So yeah, it's just random. So it's something Windows is doing. There's some operation in Windows. It's doing something or other. I'll have a look on that Discord and see what the crack is, and go from there with it. Anyway, like I say, thanks for watching, and I'm getting up towards 2 hours now. Yeah, so there's my 1 hour tune, 2 hours. See, stop chatting to me on YouTube, and then I'll get it done in an hour. I was nearly done. People started chatting. Sidetracked me. Not that I mind. I do appreciate the interaction, actually, because it's a bit disheartening where you just sat there doing it week after week after week, and it comes up, I look up, I go, I've got 2 viewers, and then look up again, and 2 viewers are gone. So it's obviously people, some people just catch it on TV. Oh, have a quick look at that. Oh, that shit, not into that. Oh, gone. Which is exactly what I do when I'm watching YouTube, or a quick browse or something, and oh, what's that going on? And it seems to be quite interested at first, and about 2 minutes in, yawn fest, and off they go. So I'd imagine the same thing happens with me. So I'm not unique. So right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you perhaps tomorrow night, who knows. So I'm up here fiddling around most nights. I don't do YouTube every night. Some nights I'm just fiddling around. And other nights I actually record something. So that'll do. Right. I shall put you on that screen there and San Fairy Ann. I will enjoy my beer.